Hello, everyone. Well, it's going to be very windy across the entire Midwest today. But I tell you what, right here in Northwest Indiana, we may be the very windiest. Check out the wind gusts that we're expecting this afternoon. We're under a wind advisory from 10 a.m. this morning to 7 o'clock this evening. But if you're wondering when the windiest conditions are going to be, it's probably from 1 o'clock this afternoon to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, right in the middle of this advisory. And during that time period, from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock this afternoon, I think very briefly, these are the gusts that we could see across the area. Notice that I'm trying to get real specific with what we're going to see here. I do think that if you're in Lake County, Porter County, or LaPorte County, gusts could reach up to 65 miles per hour. Now, up towards Chicago, gusts probably peaking around 60 miles per hour, and across the southern part of the region, if you're in Newton or Jasper County, gusts probably up to 60 miles per hour. But when you're talking about gusts 60 to 65 miles per hour, isolated power outages are definitely a possibility. Very unpleasant to be outside in. These are the kind of gusts you're going to feel when you're driving. So do keep a firm grip on that steering wheel while you're driving today, especially if you're in an SUV or a pickup truck. This is the kind of wind gust that can cause you, not going to flip your car over, but they can cause you to drift into the next lane if you don't have a good grip on that steering wheel. And of course, it should go without saying, but this kind of wind, even just briefly this afternoon, any lightweight outdoor objects, they're going to go missing. So bring them inside, tie them down, make sure they're secure for this afternoon. Some crazy winds for sure. So what kind of temperatures are we going to see with that kind of wind? Because you know there's going to be a wind chill factor. Unfortunately, temperatures that are below normal for this time of year. We should be in the low 60s. Instead, I think a lot of the area is only going to top out in the low 50s. A few folks reaching the mid 50s. Valparaiso, Wheatfield, Crown Point 52, Portage a high 52, Hammond a high 51. Tonight, that said, I think these temperatures are actually reasonable for this time of year, mainly upper 30s to low 40s. And the good news is when we do finally reach these low temperatures late tonight, early tomorrow morning, there's not going to be much wind. Now, it's going to take time for the winds to die down, so during the evening hours, it's still certainly going to be breezy, but late tonight, early tomorrow morning, not going to be much wind, so no wind chill factor with these low temperatures. And tomorrow is still going to be a windy day, but I mean, look at the gusts we're expecting tomorrow afternoon, only around 30 miles per hour. So normally we'd call that a windy day, but boy, this after today, that puts it in a whole new perspective because the winds are going to be about half of what they're going to be today. Gusts around 30 miles per hour, and I do think it'll be a little bit warmer. Notice that more folks are getting into the mid 50s, maybe a few spots in the upper 50s, like Crown Point, maybe hitting 57. I think that's a possibility. Finally, let's talk about when our next chance of rain is. It is not going to be today. Sunny skies to start the day. A few clouds may move in during the afternoon, but I still think it's going to be mostly sunny, 5 o'clock this afternoon. However, the clouds will continue to thicken, and I do think very late tonight, very early tomorrow morning, isolated rain showers will start to pop up. I do think this first round of showers is going to be very limited. In fact, I don't think it's even going to be around for the morning commute on Friday. If you have to go to work, you might be lucky enough to be off for Good Friday, but there's 9 a.m. We're dry. However, in the afternoon, another round of showers comes in, and this one looks more significant. Got to call this some scattered showers. Maybe a thunderstorm or two popping up, not severe storms. See that little dot of yellow showing up? Can't rule out a couple of storms, so I do think it's mostly going to be shower activity. The chance looks to probably peak in the late afternoon. Notice this is early afternoon, 2 o'clock, but it's going to continue into the evening hours. Got to leave a chance, especially across the southern part of the region, 7 o'clock in the evening for that scattered activity still. That said, this area of rain will continue to push out of the area. We're going to dry out late Friday night, and that'll set us up for a dry Saturday in Northwest Indiana.